Welcome to the I Hate Rappers podcast. I'm the one and only DJ Z13, and I have a very special guest today in the I Hate Rappers new studio. New for me, not for you. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? I'm an HATE, or I just go by Don, but keep an eye on Don at all times.
Well, we appreciate you coming through, and I hear this is your first interview?
Yeah.
First, like, official interview?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I've done podcasting before. But like, nah. Usually I'm the one interviewing people, so.
Yeah. So, why I Hate Rappers? Why Westside Productions?
Well, first off, shout out my boy Greg. Shout out Westside. But then shout out you too, because like I live in Cleveland now, and I'm not from Cleveland, but it's my home now.
You're from Chicago, right?
Yeah, from Chicago, and so I feel like coming from Chicago, I kind of hate rappers too, just because like like rappers now kind of got that little stigma.
Yeah,
and, like I love rappers. Like if you a rapper, keep going. But like I feel like I'm an artist. Yeah, and I feel like as artists, it's just a little different. So yeah,
and that's our saying here. I hate rappers, but I love artists. And there's a whole bunch of artists that I've loved over the past over 2 decades of my life. So I know some of mine are early 2000s, and I think I heard through the grapevine that you're a Wayne fan. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, Weezy F baby, and the F is for phenomenal. Yeah, like Lil Wayne, my all-time favorite rapper. Yeah, but like I've watched him birth artists. Yeah, so like yeah, shout out Wayne.
So with Wayne, do you kind of draw inspiration from his music, from his style? Like what about it do you like, or just everything?
Everything. Yeah. Like, so first off, musically, elite. Like, if you could think of anything that has been said in human history, Lil Wayne has probably started and said it too. Then, like, everything, yeah, from, like, the swag. Like, I used to come home from school, watch music videos, and all you see is Lil Wayne. And then, like, especially at that time, like, on the radio, you didn't hear, like, rap music on every single station. Yeah. I'm 28 years old now. So to hear Lil Wayne constantly, you be like, okay, go to the next channel, and it's Wayne again. Then you go again, it's Wayne again. Or you go again, you like, okay, wait, and it's Wayne on the track again. Yeah. It was like, that was crazy, and I just borrowed from that, just like, you know, his swag, his style, like.
Yeah, and are we seeing that, or I'm guessing we're seeing that more and more in your music each and every time you drop. Yeah. But I know what you mean. He was on pop radio.
Yeah.
Rap radio, hip hop.
Yeah. He made a rock album.
He did make that rock album.
Like before that stuff was like cool.
Yeah.
It's like everybody is a little something now.
Yeah.
And it was always Lil Wayne and the Hot Boys. Or then it was Wayne on the Carters. Or the mixtapes. You got the Droughts. You got everything. So
a few of my favorites over the years that I actually listen to all the time. I like Dedication 6.
Yeah.
I like Dedication 5. I like No Ceilings 3.
Yeah,
and like the No Ceilings B-side that he did with DJ Khaled. I like his older stuff like that. I mean, of course, I mean the stuff that the mainstream stuff that he drops too. But those are a lot of my favorites. A lot of those are on DatPiff and YouTube and other places. So yeah. But speaking of that, your music, you drop it. I'm guessing you drop it everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah, actually someone just asked me this the other day. They said, where can I find your music? And I said everywhere. I mean, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal.
So for the people that don't know, let them know where to find your music.
Oh yeah, if you don't know, my name is HATE AnionDon. That's at all socials, YouTube, Twitch, whatever you name it, TikTok. I'm trying to grow those platforms. But then like also my music is searchable at that too. My Cash App is that. So if you want to Cash App me, it's everything. It's like I'm consistent. Yeah. But yeah,
as you should be.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And it's a good thing. I mean, like there's a lot of people that come on here, or not even on here, just in general. Like they say you come up to the DJ at the club, like, hey, play my music, and they're like, okay, where do I find you at? And they're like, well, my name is 4407 _T on Instagram, but on Twitter it's T_, and I'm like, bro, just keep it simple.
Yeah, so. It's a blessing just to have that continuity, like that consistency across it. So like whatever your favorite platform is, I'm trying to be there. Yeah. because accessibility is it.
Yeah.
I learned that, like, yo, I'm everywhere actually except SoundCloud.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part, because, like, growing up in high school, like, being a SoundCloud rapper was, like, the wave.
Yeah.
And then I guess in the totality of it, I don't like the platform as much anymore. Like, after Chance got big, it's like, it's a little different, so.
Kind of going off topic, not really.
Yeah.
You want to have kids?
Yeah.
So here's what I've been thinking about lately, because I want to have kids eventually too. When I have a kid in the next 4 years, 3 years,
yeah,
I'm gonna when they're born and I pick that name, I'm gonna have to get that Instagram, get that Gmail, get everything saved, because it's gonna be gone by the time they're 14, 15, 16, 17, and they're signing up for it. So
that's actually a very valid point. Like, we live in such an age where everything is either like copywritten, everything is either like, trademarked already, that like I've contemplated this a lot. A lot of the stuff that I do is actually in preparation for my future and my family. Because one, I can't even pick out the name yet. That's got to be for the missus. That's a collaborative thing. But also, like, on the flip side of it, that's marketability.
Yeah.
Like, how many times do you see a viral clip of somebody and they're just not equipped to handle that? Like, and I'm not perfect, but imagine if, like, a clip right now just went viral. I said, hey, yo, go stream Bates, my new single on Apple Music, and somebody put it in a TikTok, and now it's got 1 billion streams. If that occurs, well, some structure has to be in place to capitalize on that. I used to work at a school. I've worked in coaching. I've done so many different things, and I always think about, like, are you ready for that virality? Like, are you ready for that? Because then if not, that's just unnecessary attention. Yeah. And I don't even like all this attention. So, like, just let me be able to set up and capitalize. But then that starts with the kids, too, because I could be like, here go your trademark. They be like, Dad, what's this? Yeah. Don't even worry about it.
Your LLC.
Remember, right. Yeah. Remember you was doing all this back in the day? Yeah. Well, now you 18. You got control of your entire empire, your brand. Yeah. Like what LeBron did with Bronny. Yeah. Like, he the chosen one. And then you got the chosen one son.
The chosen.
Right. Yeah. He making...
The chosen son.
The chosen son, right. Hey, look at Greg always thinking outside the box. Yeah. And then, like, he got $1 billion brand for his son. Yeah. And his son making millions at USC. Yeah. And ain't even, like, made it to the league yet. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's for everybody.
But it starts with the names and all that. So yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's all. I had something I was just gonna say and I totally forgot. That chosen son really threw me for a loop.
Yeah. There, and then like imagine that. Like, he really just sitting there like, you're LeBron James too. Yeah. But like 2. So yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say. So you did a little survey. Yeah. And on it you did have a few things that other people had. I think one of them was an EPK.
Okay. The electronic press kit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that.
And there's something else. I don't remember what. I can pull it up, actually. Be Real was the other one. Discord, Gmail, and a mileage tracker. An expense tracker. Okay. Those are the ones that you didn't have. Now, there's people that took the survey that had none of them, or like damn near none of them. Yeah. So you had a good amount of them, and the ones that you didn't have are things that you should, but not things that are going to, like, make or break you. But Gmail is, yeah.
Did I not select that? So I do have, like, a love-hate relationship with Google for reasons that I won't mention right now. Yeah. But, like, I do have a Gmail. Okay. If you need me, you can email me at HATE@1026@gmail.com. That's my official one. I might have just missed it.
You're good.
Be real. Being real. I don't know about that one. Yeah. I've seen it, but I don't have it.
So there's something on this list that you probably don't have, and I don't know if you have, Greg, and I wanted to bring up, and it's a good transition here. When I do anything, whether it's announce a concert, literally anything, I send out a press release. Yeah. I do it for everything. And it just hit me, everybody that comes through Westside, when they put out a major project, whether they're signed to Westside, affiliated with, just walk in through the door, just came in once, you know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like what we should be preaching is do these press releases, because every time I do them, I get picked up by, I've been picked up all over the world with these press releases on stuff I thought nobody really cared about. You know what I mean? I thought, oh, me doing this is in Cleveland isn't that big of a thing. It is. Like, and you got to figure out what it is. So like, for example, I just announced a show coming up, and it's
Congrats.
Thank you. And it's like a charity show, and I was like, okay, that's cool, but the headline's what really grabs you. And so like the headline for this press release that comes out on Wednesday for me, local student announces charity concert to raise meals for 10,000 people or whatever we're gonna do. That's very attention grabbing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, because I now want to know more.
Exactly. So.
Oh, word.
But I'm sure your new single Bates, it's got something in there that you could. What I just did there, all that is true. That sentence I said is just true. But it's not a sentence that like came to me. Like I had to like formulate it and switch around the words. You know what I mean? So I'm sure there's something in there that either you say for the first time, or your listeners are hearing for the first time, or just another. And here's the other thing. I'm from Detroit, so when I do a press release,
D-Town in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I do a press release, I change up the words. So for you can send it to. Back in Chicago, you can send it to. I don't know how long you lived there. Did you go
my whole life?
Your whole life?
Yeah, 2020 I moved here.
Okay,
same. And welcome.
Yeah,
because in 2020 I moved here. Just life and the circumstances dictated it was time to. That's actually what the single, like the artwork is the last picture I took in my house like before I moved.
Yeah.
It was just a picture of the night sky.
Yeah.
And so like for me, Bates represents like that storytelling of that moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
Like the transitional period of my old set of ways to my new life and me elevating forward. And so like, yeah, I actually do touch on that in the song too. Like Cleveland is my home now.
Yeah.
And I'm still always a Chicagoan. That's always in my DNA. But like, yeah, I felt like that song definitely would resonate with the city and resonate with me and talking about that story. So yeah, that would be cool to like just share that. It's like kind of like a cover letter.
Yeah, and that's what it should be. It should be like a attention grabbing cover letter thesis statement that draws people into your music, your catalog, and you. But like you can spin it and almost be like when I put out a press release, I'm gonna change around the words and send it to people in my hometown and be like, Michigan grad, like the high school grad announces charity concert, and then I'll also spin it and be like, Cleveland resident announces this, and then I'll also spin it and be like, Cleveland college student. So I'll spin it 10 times. So for you could be like, Cleveland rapper drops a new track. Cool. Spin it and throw it back to Chicago and be like, hey, former Chicago resident talks about this and that.
It's relative to everybody who see it. It's exactly like networking in a business. Like it is, because that's the point. Yeah. I feel like a lot of times people would be like, oh, I'm a rapper. Yeah. And then they'll just be like, oh, here he go. He just be rapping.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that dude that just rap. He want to be just like every other rapper.
Yeah.
And it's like these little things I'm learning apply in so many different scenarios. But when you apply it to your artistry, then it's like that's the point.
Yeah.
You're not just rapping. You are artist. So it's actually crazy. I'm always on my friends. I'm always on my brother, like, do this type of stuff. And so for me, it's just time to lead by example.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a crazy realization just to have live. I like it when I say something for the first time and the camera catch it.
Yeah.
I always love that.
And the facial expression too.
Yeah. Keep an eye on Don.
Well, before we go, this is actually a very beneficial episode for me, and I hope for you as well, because we talk about a lot of stuff that our listeners don't usually hear. So that's really cool for them. But speaking of them, while you got them in front of you, I know you already shouted out a few things, but is there anything that you want them to know that they might not already know, either about you, about what you got coming up, or about anything at all?
Yeah, well, definitely I have a new single out now. It's called Bates. You can find that everywhere. Produced, by actually I gotta look up the name of the producer again, because I just be buying it on BeatStars, but it was mixed at Westside. So shout out Westside. I want to shout out my homie Nuri. I was talking to him earlier, and I had put that in a little questionnaire too. Like, I just used to rap over his beats, and that just became something where it's like, that's my best friend. And so that's where it started. And now I rap on other people's beats too. I like a lot of beats, but ain't nothing like when you could work with your friends, especially your close friends. So I would just say for everybody out there, just stay true to yourself. And then the people that's been there for you and with you, and then there's new people coming to the network, embrace them too, because that's all family. Yeah. Music is life. So that's love.
Yeah. And follow in his footsteps and use BeatStars, because ripping off YouTube beats is going to come to bite you in the back one day. So.
They be sitting there too. They be saying, like, go to the link. I got this on BeatStars. Just get everybody paid. Mm-hmm. You know, once everybody get paid, everybody happy. Don't nobody complain. It's enough money to go around. Mm-hmm. Pay everybody.
You could even, I don't know, just thinking, I've been on BeatStars in a while, but just came to my head, you could take the beat out of your song, upload the acapella to BeatStars. You could technically sell it to someone that's a producer trying to make beats and put it underneath their vocals if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's a marketplace.
So
that's valid.
Never seen someone do that?
I have not. Well, first thing about me, credit where credit is due. But that's a good ass idea. Excuse my language, but that's a good ass idea. Wow. Yeah. I haven't thought about it like that.
So I don't know, just an idea. But yeah, well, we appreciate you coming today. We hope to see very big things from you in the future. Yeah. And we always like to close it off with what do you hate?
Oh, I hate rappers. I love artists though.
There we go. Peace. See ya.